Hey guys, Shadowz here, welcome back to another Gears of War video. Today we're going to be discussing Microsoft filing for a new Gears of War trademark and what does it mean for the Gears of War franchise. The Gears of War series is a third-person cover-based shooter that started 16 years ago in 2006, created by Epic Games and sold to Microsoft in 2014, with Xbox Game Studios, the coalition, the new home of the Gears series. Ever since the initial success of the original Gears of War release, the Gears of War franchise has gone on to sell over 41 million copies, expand into new gaming genres, book novels and comic series, to an ever-growing collection of merchandise, from clothing, replica weapons to figures and more. Back in May 2021, the coalition announced that the studio was shifting to next generation development, with multiple projects being confirmed to be using Unreal Engine 5. Of course, one project is going to be Gears 6, while the second project could be an all-new Gears of War experience set in a brand new gaming genre. With the release of Gears 5 in 2019, Gears Tactics and the Gears 5 Highbuster DLC in 2020, Gears of War fans have been patiently waiting for a new Gears game to see the fate of Delta Squad and humanity fighting against Queen Reyna in a swarm war. And while it has been over 3 years since the last major installment in the series, there is yet to be a new announcement from the coalition studio on either a Gears 6 or the future of Gears. However, that could be changing very soon. Recently, Microsoft filed for a new Gears of War trademark at the end of September 2022, as you can see in the following. Mark IV Gears of War trademark registration is intended to cover the categories of tabletop games, board games, card games, trading card games, arcade games. During the Gears 5 Mexico City esports major in April 2020, it was revealed that the coalition studio had teamed up with tabletop games publisher Steamforged Games to introduce a new way to enjoy the acclaimed gameplay, compelling characters and visceral action that Gears players know and love. With the all-new Gears of War the card game, combine a luck of the draw with careful use of the cards in your hands to control cover, harness weapons, and crush your enemies. The official description of the Gears of War the card game reads as the following. Gears of War the card game offers an immersive way to enjoy Gears in a brand new format. In a story-driven, campaign-style game, the decisions you make in each narrative scenario will have serious consequences on the battlefield in those that follow. Strike at the right moment, making your cards work together, fight together, and stand together, and if necessary, die together. Choose how to develop your force as you play through unique narrative scenarios, each with their own objective and terrain layout. Each win or loss will affect the contents of your deck in the next scenario, allowing success or failure to impact your experience of the game. Will you side with the coalition of ordered governments and send Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago into action, or will you command the Locust Horde and unleash the awesome power of the monstrous Brumac, throw frag grenades at hordes of wretches, or bait a corpser into attacking you before striking it when it's most vulnerable? The choice will be in your hands. As you can see on screen, Steamforged has released a few concept images of the Gears of War the card game, playing cards based on either the cog or the locust with preparation, battle plans, planted grenade, captain, private, fresh recruit for the cog side, respawn, rush, in grenade, reg pack, drone, boomer for the locust side. Now it seems like these concept demo cards are reusing a lot of assets from previous Gears of War video games, especially the character based cards that I do hope are just placeholders for now, as I really do feel like with something like an official Gears of War cards game, it should definitely feature brand new custom artwork and character models exclusive to this specific cards game to make it really feel just fresh, unique and stand out on its own, while at the same time providing some awesome brand new artwork for all Gears fans alike. The Gears of War cards game was announced to be originally releasing in late 2020, which obviously didn't happen due to worldwide events, and was most likely delayed, but with the most recent Gears of War trademark appeal, it's probably going to be releasing at some point in the close future if you guys are interested. Despite the Gears of War trademark not mentioning or having anything to do with video games, as of course as Gears fans right now, we are literally waiting on the coalition to announce a brand new Gears of War game, whether it's going to be Gears 6 next or an entirely new Gears game. The Gears of War trademark being filed and the possibility of a Gears cards game does mean that the Gears of War series is starting to see momentum once again, which will only result in a new Gears game being officially announced at some point as well, most likely being next year in 2023. Lastly, TC also made a super important announcement that I wanted to help out and just make sure to include in a video discussing the Gears of War franchise, as the studio are proud to announce that the coalition will be donating 1% of all net revenue from all Gears of War games and merchandise to suicide prevention and mental health. With the new Never Fight Alone campaign, they go into further detail by sharing the following. Our promise has always been to create stories about belonging and brotherhood. The rapidly rising rates of suicide, depression, and loneliness concern us deeply, and we believe in the opportunity to come together to reduce and prevent that further suffering. That's why today the Coalition Studio is making a multi-year commitment to donate 1% of net revenue from all Gears of War games and merchandise to organizations working to prevent suicide and combat loneliness. This year, we are proud to partner with Crisis Text Line. If you are struggling, we encourage you to text PAUSE to 741-741 today. I also just want to say that mental health is super important, especially nowadays with everything that the world is just going through the last couple of years. I'm very glad and proud to see Gears of War and the Coalition Studio using their platform with the Gears IP to raise awareness for a very serious issue. Please know that you are never alone. Always reach out to someone if you need to speak. We are all in this together. Brothers to the end, never fight alone. TC have also released brand new Never Fight Alone Gears of War merchandise clothing for both you on the official Xbox Store website and your Xbox avatars on the digital Xbox Store. The t-shirts feature the Never Fight Alone Gears Omen logo on the front and the Never Fight Alone artwork designed by Luke Priest on the back. 100% of the proceeds from the Never Fight Alone merchandise will be going directly to Crisis Text Line. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. What is your guys' opinion on the new Gears of War trademark being filed, and what does it mean for the future of the Gears series? So there you have it, guys, full details on Microsoft filing a new Gears of War trademark, what it means for the Gears of War series, as well as also the Never Fight Alone Gears campaign. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it, subscribe if you already. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.